What's up, party people? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my Mario Brothers DIY trunk or treat. I worked so freaking hard on it, and my goal was to spend less than $50 on this project. I spent $49.59. So enjoy the episode. I will take you through everything. So I was gonna buy like yellow paper, but I have a crap ton of white paper, so I thought I might as well spray paint it. It'll be cheaper in the long run since I already had spray paint and white paper. So we're gonna see how it works, see how it turns out. It looks awesome. You can't even, like, I'm gonna have to obviously do more coats, but it looks fine to me. Okay, so the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray paint some old trash cans that are round to make them look like the tubes from, you know, Mario Brothers. So the trash cans I have, so I just have to really clean them good, scrub it so that I can spray paint them green. It is pretty freaking dirty, but this is free, and I only have to pay for the spray paint, so I think it's worth it. Today. These are the two portal tubing things, you know, from Mario Brothers, and then these are going to be the two question mark boxes thingies. So yeah, it's coming along. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to work on is like the backdrop for the car. That will say like Super Mario Brothers, and it's going to have like a blue sky. So I'm going to work on that next. Okay, so I have two whiteboards that I got from the dollar store. I'm going to tape together. Okay, so this is just a blue plastic tablecloth from Walmart that I'm going to cover the whiteboards with. Okay, so next I'm going to make some bombs. That's what Joe said they're called. And I'm making them out of tissue paper, like black tissue paper pom-poms from also the dollar store. And 2 come in a pack, so I'm going to do 4. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the eyes and the feet, now that all of them are created. So I have an oval shaped thing that I'm using. Also, these are the size of the feet, and I'm using the inner one for the eye. So I want to do some like shopping comparison, right? And looking up the paper, a roll of butcher paper that's green or yellow, and I would have to buy both, was like $20. So I got spray paint, and the spray paint I just got at Walmart for $3.96 a piece. So I got 3 of them, and it was only $12.86. So it would have been more expensive to buy 1 roll of paper than it would for 3 cans of spray paint. So I just had to get the question marks made for the boxes as staples, and usually it's like a giant pain in my ass, but This time it went really good and it was easy. Thank God. I have them printed and I'm like, I don't think they're gonna be big enough, but I'm gonna cut it out obviously. But yeah, I think it'll be okay. It'll fit good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it out and then I'm gonna stick it on with spray mount. So this is like spray adhesive. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next. The 99-cent store, and it had like a face, but I spray painted it because I'm gonna make it into the booze. I guess these light up too, like you can put the battery in it and it lights up, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so the next thing I'm working on is I'm gonna make one of these, so they're the boo guys. I'll show you guys how I'm gonna do it. First thing I'm gonna do is make the mouth, and what I did to make the mouth is it's just half of an oval. A little bit more than half of the oval. And then I colored it in with a Sharpie, and these are just Sharpies, and then I glued it on. And then these are just the center of this. And I cut a little slit off, and then I also just made a little white part. And then these are just cones that I made. Like I have this make your own banner kit, and I'm just gonna make my own banner and put the bad guys, and I'm gonna spray paint it black. So yeah, I'll show you how it turns out. Okay, so my beach balls are here, and I'm going to finish this trunk or treat. Right, Joe?
Yes. What part is this?
It's the ending. What? I'm gonna finish this.
Yeah, but like what number? I mean.
Oh gosh, I don't know. How many things did I do? I did a ton.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so let's get this done. I'm gonna spray paint these black with this spray paint, and I'm gonna add chains to them, and I'm gonna add a mouth and googly eyes, and they're gonna be chain chomps.
Yes.
I said it right, you guys. Chain chomps. Okay, so all I did is this is a beach ball that I spray painted black, and then there's a section of the beach ball that I'm just painting white for the mouth. And then I'm gonna put zigzags once it's dry. The letters black, and that's how the background was looking. Question mark boxes are done. I'm working on the lids to the trash cans to put over it. I'm gonna actually put balloons coming out, like a red balloon that looks like I'm gonna paint it to look like a piranha flower. So yeah. You guys, I am definitely to the point in this project that I just want it to be done. Like, I'm so just ready for it to be done. It feels like it's been forever that I've been working on this shit. Make it be done. You guys, the end is near. Okay, so I got the balloon and I painted the white strip on it, and I'm gonna do the dots next. As you can see, I started one dot. I'm just gonna cover the entire thing with dots, and then I'm going to add tassels to this. Green tassels, and I'm gonna put them in the middle of the trash can, so it's like the piranha plant. And then I'm done. Thank you, Jesus. All right, it's done. Booze in the background.
Oh, please don't.
Joe, say cheese. All right, guys, it's done. Chain chomps. The wind, of course, is crazy, and you're trying to take a picture, and the wind is going crazy. But you guys get the idea. The little boo things, and then the little bomb things. So I hit a couple bumps, just like any project that you do. I wasn't really happy with how the chain chomps turned out because like the eyes wouldn't stick on very good, and there was like nothing I could find that would get them to stick, but it's fine. I mean, it only has to be good for like a day. So I actually have to figure out something to put weights in the bottom too, because like in the wind, if it's gonna be windy that day, I'm gonna have some problems. But other than that, I'm really happy with it. I was kind of disappointed I spent so much. I thought it would have been less because I used a lot of stuff in my house that I already had, and it was just like a lot of work on my part, and I made pretty much everything. So yeah. That is actually one of the biggest tips I'll tell you about doing projects like this, is make sure you shop your house first and make sure you look around and see what you can use that you don't have to buy, because if you go out and just spend tons and tons of money and you already have something you could use at home, you could save a lot of money that way. Also, you know, think outside the box. I do that a lot. Like there was a example of this exact trunk or treat that I did on Pinterest, and I pretty much copied it, except for I didn't use paper because I didn't want to have to buy rolls and rolls of big old butcher paper because it's expensive. It was like $20 a roll, and I already had white, so I just bought spray paint. So things like that, like things where you could like save money because you already have something else. But so that's what I'm talking about. Also, since I didn't have the paper and I didn't have like the weights, the weighted thing and all the, because there was a lot of the things I would have needed to do it exactly like the other one. So I thought of the trash cans that I already had, and I thought, oh, I could spray paint those green and use that instead of making it out of paper. And then also I thought of the balloons, to do the balloons for the piranha plants instead of actually making them out of paper, because I thought, oh my God, that's gonna be hard to get it to stay. I'm gonna have to have weights, and like that's not gonna work. So balloons would be super easy. So I got the idea for the balloons on Pinterest, and then that's how I did that. Like I really wanted to add more tassels to the balloon, but all I could add was 3, otherwise it would go down because the helium wasn't keeping it up enough, so I could only do 3. But you know, things like that you have an idea in your head of what you want to do and it doesn't turn out exactly like you want, you just go with it and it'll still be fine. Another thing I will tell you is think big. Think of big, oversized things for trunk or treat, because it's not so much about having a lot of stuff, it's about having big things that make a statement, because that looks really good. A bunch of little things, I mean, it just doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as clean. It doesn't look as professional. Like when you look from behind, you're like, oh wow, that's really cool. But it's really not that much stuff if you think about it. It's just the stuff is large. I really like how it turned out though. I was so happy with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like if you have any questions or comments or anything, make sure you leave it in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed it.